Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Here we go. You got it.
Now it's Fields. And he rifles one incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Let's go now. 18, let's go, 80.
Well, this time Willis will throw it. McKinnon here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here we go.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll give to Hall. They'll get this down to the 38.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Third. Ready.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready, break. Get it. Cougar 19.
Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Fields going to hold on to it. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Justin Fields scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Jets are on the board here first in the season opener. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7. Bills nothing.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
319. Go.
Off the play fake. Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
In motion, the tight end. Allen now looks to throw. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down Bills.
They run for the first time with James Cook. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. Now 2nd and 9. As they've got it as we resume action. Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Channing Tindall. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 331. 331.
Back to throw. Fields. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
It's a gain of
A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Jets are going to get a new set of downs.
Here we go.
First
Set.
and goal at the 6-yard
70
line.
Timberwolves.
Here's White. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Go.
Willis looks to pass it here. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal.
Champs Backk. West right fit. Sit high.
Fields now to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Fields hit and the ball is loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. A bad third down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field. Now you turned it over, and you come up empty.
And if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it. On play action, Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Alert. What's that?
First down, here's the run with Cook. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So the field goal unit is coming on here, and boy, this is going to be darn near impossible. And they say officially it's a 68-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
So after the made field goal, back out is Davis to send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we can put some points up and have a little momentum going. They got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go, and move on to the next series.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, Monday.
Ran it last time, now fields to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip. Through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Allen going to throw. Shakir hauls it in. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Cook. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To the air, Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing now is Allen. Open man, it's Palmer. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
Allen off the play fake. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jets' 37-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Allen. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Palmer going in motion right. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Now Allen. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Jets are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Loose inside the 30. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 16-yard line. 71 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On play action, Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 3 from the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Allen. Allen going to run with it. The right side here caught by Kincaid. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And the Bills, first down.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit.
And that's a step in the right direction. This had the feeling of one of those turning point kind of drives. If you come up empty there, it could be a long road back. But they persevered and hung around, and they closed the gap here in the 3rd quarter with their first touchdown of the game.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Joey Sly is set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
At the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Good. 319, you got that?
On first down, right back to Hall. Yeah, he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here we go, Sly. Do it. Good height. Easy. Press. Butt straight. Good height.
They'll go again with Hall. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
At the 41-yard
Here we go.
line.
222.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. A solid stiff arm. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Going with White here. Toss left. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 39 yards there, a big one. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Green 19, just attack. Go, 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 go. Sit high.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up second down and a bit farther.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Fields keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Jets are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Bills 10.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Quinnen Williams. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Coleman, the man in motion left. Throwing on second and long. Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 48 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First down, Bills.
Looking to throw. Allen. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Gain of 20 more yards. That's another Bills first down. It's a gain of 20. And the Bills first down.
Back to throw. Allen.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's second and 10. Allen to throw once more. Allen going to run with it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Allen from the gun on third down. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Peyton Turner. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up fourth down. One final try here for Allen. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's a toss right side with White. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, kid. You got a mini bases. No mas. Tonight.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This one deep for Wilson. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 59 yards.
Jets, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall taking it in from 7 yards away, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Jets 34, Bills 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Allen going to change this at the line. Second and 3. This taken in by Kincaid. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. 89 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd down and 4.
He's brought down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action. Now it's Allen. From left side, it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
56.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Half 10. Hey, home.
Allen now looks to throw. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bills get a bit closer. Now, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown may be a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And now the Jets are going to get this one, and that might be all she wrote. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Here we go. EQ.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Fields now to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Fields. He's going to let it go again. And this is caught. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Jets, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Guap better have 30 points. You know,
Let's
Wally
see
always
if Guap
said,
had said that.